The moment you decide to leave is the moment most people die. Not because the danger outside is greater, but because the decision itself is usually made too late, with too little information and under conditions where your body and mind are already compromised. In every major evacuation failure studied, from wildfire entrapments to hurricane gridlocks to urban unrest collapses, the pattern repeats with disturbing consistency. People do not fail because they lack courage. They fail because they misunderstand timing, load, and physiology. The hidden mistake is not what you pack, it is when and how you move. The danger begins long before you step outside. In a grid down or SHTF scenario, your environment starts degrading in layers. Power loss disrupts communications, which collapses coordination, which amplifies uncertainty. Human behavior shifts rapidly under uncertainty. Traffic density increases not linearly, but exponentially. Decision-making degrades under stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. The average person assumes they will feel when it is time to go, but neurobiology shows the opposite. Under acute stress, the brain defaults to pattern recognition and familiarity, not strategic thinking. That means most people delay action until visible danger is undeniable, at which point mobility options have already collapsed. The common misunderstanding is that bugging out is a physical problem, gear, routes, strength. In reality, it is a timing problem governed by systems collapse dynamics. Emergency management data consistently shows that evacuation success correlates more strongly with early departure than with resource stockpiling. Yet most individuals anchor their decision to external confirmation, official warnings, visible chaos, or social proof from others moving. This creates a lag that is often fatal. By the time confirmation arrives, infrastructure is already saturated. The hidden science behind this lies in network theory and traffic flow dynamics. Road systems behave like fluid systems under stress. When vehicle density crosses a critical threshold, flow transitions from smooth to turbulent. This is known as phase transition in traffic engineering. Once that threshold is crossed, even minor disruptions, one stalled car, one blocked lane, cascade into total gridlock. When that happens, your vehicle becomes a liability, not an asset. Evidence from events like Hurricane Rita demonstrates this clearly. Over 100 people died during evacuation, not from the storm itself, but from heat exposure, dehydration, and vehicle-related incidents while trapped in traffic. Vehicles became containment chambers, engines overheated, fuel ran out, air conditioning failed. What people assumed was a controlled escape became a static survival scenario with no preparation for immobility. The mistake was not leaving, it was leaving at the same time as everyone else. The survival implications are severe. If your plan depends on mobility, you must understand that mobility is perishable. It decays rapidly once a system destabilizes. A vehicle gives you speed only if the network supports flow. Once that network collapses, your effective range shrinks dramatically, often to walking speed or worse. At that point, your loadout, hydration, and physical conditioning become critical in ways most people have not trained for. Carrying 20 kilograms of gear might seem reasonable in theory, but under heat stress and elevated heart rate, it becomes unsustainable within kilometers. As the situation escalates, secondary failures emerge. Fuel supply chains are disrupted first. Gas stations rely on just-in-time delivery systems with minimal on-site storage. Panic buying accelerates depletion. Without electricity, pumps fail unless backed by generators, which themselves require fuel. This creates a cascading effect where even those who leave early may find refueling impossible. The assumption that you can top off along the way is one of the most dangerous misconceptions in bug-out planning. This leads into the next layer of failure, route dependency. Most people plan a primary route and perhaps a secondary one, but they fail to account for dynamic obstruction. Real-world evacuations show that routes fail unpredictably due to accidents, abandoned vehicles, law enforcement roadblocks, or environmental hazards. GPS systems may become unreliable or outdated without real-time data. Navigation becomes a problem of uncertainty,
not optimization. And this is where the hidden mistake deepens. It is not just about when you leave, but about your threshold for abandoning the plan itself.